Good morning from Yummy Bee TV, sending loads of love to you all. Now, I don't know whether you're aware of the breaking significant news coming in yesterday, and it involves obviously some of the subjects we've talked about this week on Yummy Bee TV, and a couple of them being the overcrowding in our prisons, the early release scheme, and all the carnage that's gone with it, with people coming out committing crimes, people being on bail waiting to go into prison. So what they did basically with this early release scheme is try to relieve the immediate problem that they are struggling for spaces in prison. So they've taken drastic action, really, right, in the only way that they can at this immediate time. Now, if you thought that it couldn't get any worse, yesterday the EY administrators announced that one of the biggest UK building contractors, namely the ISG, who are involved in about 69 different projects with the government, some of them being work and pensions and other stuff as well, but many of those projects involve the ISG, who are in the middle of building new prisons, in the middle of refurbishing prisons like Spring Hill. They had a £300 million thing where they was extending the surrounding area to make more spaces for prisoners, right? So they announced now that the ISG, who have to deal with the government, have gone into liquidation and administration, right? So they have backed out of the deal completely. So there won't be no immediate finishing off the building of the new prisons and the refurbishing, because they cease to exist. They've sacked 2,000 members of staff. They're left with 200 employees to pick up the pieces of the administration. That's about it. Now, they got another project company to get involved while this crisis has been happening, and they were going to come in and fund it and take over from the ISG. It has fallen through. They don't want to know. So what it all means is that there's no, that we're going to be going around doing it in the way that they're doing it right now for quite some time. I mean, you promised us Supermax shells about 5 years ago. Then you said, no, that wouldn't be on time. We'll extend it by 3 or 4 years. But it can't get any worse than it has been for you lot in the last couple of weeks now, because now you haven't got nobody to help you solve the crisis of the overcrowding, or you'll say it's been put on hold until we can find a solution to the collapse of the ISG. What an absolute shambles. What an absolute shambles. But there you are. If you didn't think it could get worse, it definitely has now. All right, so just give me that breaking news. I'll put the little tag in there. Tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. All right, have a great day. Going live this afternoon for something that you'll all be happy with. All right, see you soon.